There is simply no doubt in my mind that 90% of every economical transaction that's happening currently is being done via e-commerce, whether that be your own website, third-party marketplace platforms, B2B type e-commerce sites. Every Up to 90% of the activities going on, in my opinion, I would say are being conducted via some sort of e-commerce mechanism since the start of COVID-19. And while we know that e-commerce has always been growing, this year shows even further the importance of e-commerce and what it means to our society. So on this episode of SOS Creativity TV and FM, we're going to be looking at 3 must-have features on your e-commerce website. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. We're going to be looking at 3 basic points today, but those points are paramount to the success of your e-commerce website. As a website development and marketing agency with over 15 years of experience, we're in a good position. We've created a lot of e-commerce websites. We've seen a lot of e-commerce websites. So we're in a good position to share these tips with you. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. While we go through these tips, whatever questions you have, leave them in the comments, and I, Stephen Soladimi, will come back and get to you via answering those questions in the comments. Without further ado, the first point we're looking at is high quality pictures and videos. By having high quality photos and videos on your website, you're able to convey the value that your products have to your users. Your users are able to see what they're potentially buying. They're able to understand how they're going to use it. They're able to get excited through the high quality photos and videos of those products that you have on your website. That's the first step. Before you can sell anything to someone, you need to grab their attention. That's where using high quality photos and videos comes in. The second point is having up-to-date security features. So you see a lot of websites where the plugins aren't as updated, the theme's not updated, they're still using outdated sort of code. In an e-commerce scenario, you need to be PCI DSS compliant as a minimum, because you're taking payment transactions online, and there are a couple of different ways to ensure that your website is as secure as possible. One of them is making sure you have a SSL certificate on your website. The other is keeping your plugins up to date. For example, if you're using a WordPress website, making sure the core files and the plugins and themes are up to date. This will prevent a breach into your website, which keeps your audience secure. The data that you're collecting from them, when your audience can trust your site, they're able to spend more money and buy what it is that you're selling. And finally, the last point is easy to navigate design. Bear in mind, a higher number of traffic is being done on mobile phones as opposed to traditional computers or laptops, for example. So your website must be easy to navigate. Your website must your audience must be able to find what they're looking for within ease. So designing the navigation or your user flow on your website with your audience in mind is a sure way to ensure the success of your e-commerce website. So if an audience can come on your website within 3 seconds, find what it is they're looking for, they're bought in on the high quality photos and videos, they know that your website is secure, implementing those 3 features will ensure the success of your e-commerce website. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any questions whatsoever, or if you have an additional tip that will be relevant to the audience, leave them in the comment section and I would discuss that with you. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Till next week, bye for now.